Hey Crushers, it's Young. I am bringing you a new Crush Them All video. Today's video is going to feature tips and tricks for Crush Them All. It's been quite a while since I've just done a generalized summary of good game practices, and I thought that this would be the perfect time to be able to do so. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you could click the subscribe button if you like this video and would like to receive alerts when I post new videos. That's the best way to do so, and it helps support the channel. And as always, if you have any questions or comments after watching this video, please leave them in the comment section below, or you can message me through the official Discord, which you can reach through the settings of the game here under Community. Now, to cover the basics, I'm going to go under the assumption that everybody knows basic staging procedure. You want to have one of every element, and you're wanting your fastest staging heroes available. Luke is the fastest for water, Monkey King is fastest for fire, Voodoo Dagger is one of the fastest for the earth type, Kasume is the fastest for dark, and Hikari is fastest after 4 stars, as mine is, 4 of these yellow stars, for the light. And then you stagger your prisms. I'm currently working on getting Monkey King up to 3,800, which is why he's at 36 and Luke is also at 36. But that's the basic idea for your staging team. Actually, let's discuss hero pool real quick. So there's 2 basic strategies for the game. One is small pool, one is large pool. Small pool just means that you keep as few heroes as possible, and the main idea and reasoning for doing that is simply to get more focused medals from the daily dungeons. However, that impacts other areas of gameplay, such as Blitz. Blitz is a PvP event, and Blitz encourages having a larger pool. The other thing that is encouraged to do large pool is your expeditions. Your expeditions will give you magic medals. They'll be down here at the very bottom after every single day reset. Expeditions are very important because these are how you get materials for different things such as your weapons and for awakening your heroes. Now, as you can see here, you can have 2 different areas, such as I have here with Karth and Eerie, where you're producing the same, I guess these are just called materials, I'm not sure what we're officially calling them, but these materials are only available from expeditions. Relic Light Fighter is something I'm working towards right now, and so I've got both Eerie and Karth, now that I finally managed to roll 2. You can't roll the same area, so I can't have like Frozen Bay twice, but some of these areas produce the same material. So in this case, Eerie and Karth both produce the Relic Light Fighter, and since that's what I'm trying to build up, that's what I'm working on currently. Now, if you come to the hero shop and look at magic medals will let you get pretty much any hero that you're wanting except for event heroes. That includes Crushers. So with that in mind, you can focus on the heroes that you're wanting to. A lot of people are doing Sprout because it gives 30 medals for Sprout and getting up to 7-star Sprouts so they can start working on getting Angelica medals. I don't have enough to where I feel like it would be worth that investment, at least not yet, so I haven't started doing that. Now, one thing that you're always wanting to do as soon as you're able to, evolve your heroes. This makes them more powerful, it increases their base stats, and overall will just help you enjoy your gaming experience much more. I finally have a 5-star Chaos, which is pretty awesome. 5 Chaos in Arena is something that gives me pause anytime that I come across it. Mainly because they are a threat in and of themselves. They have very high base stats, very bulky, and they increase the defense for their entire line. I've been meaning to upgrade Chaos, and I really need to go through and make sure that all of my weapons are up to 3 stars for their weapon level. And one of the main reasons for that, if not the most important reason, is simply, wow, I'm getting low on runes. You know what we should do real quick, while I've noticed this? Let's come back and open up runes. Back to what I was saying, though, I do recommend, getting all of your heroes to at least weapon level 3 if you're able to with the resources available to you. We'll go ahead and open these, get some... I'm really wanting some vitality. There's some vitality. And I would really like 3-star. It gives a better base rate. So I'm just going to open these very quickly. And all runes at this point have their niche area where they really shine. Viking rune chests. I'm going to go ahead and open these two. Get some damage runes going. I would really like to get some above 1-star, but I guess not from that one. The Navarre rune chest. These are defensive runes. I don't use defensive runes hardly at all. Nimble is probably the best defensive rune that you can get, though, and that is awesome that I just got so many of them. Vulcan rune chest. These are burn runes. So, burning and ignite. Yeah, ignite. There we go with that burn chance. And a 3-star ignite is just absolutely awesome. There's another 3-star, more ignites, and that's fantastic. Stun runes. I've not really messed with them yet. Wow, 2 4-star runes in a row. I'm going to have to figure out the best thing to use for those. I've been trying to figure out, specifically what would work best with it. I think Tesla could benefit from the duration extension. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and open up these, since they're just sitting here. Let's see, I've got 28 silver chests. I'm not going to go super slow through them, I'm just going to burn through them real fast. That way I don't bore you guys to death. Now that I've got some runes, I'm able to actually throw some runes onto my heroes that are needing it. I'm going to definitely make sure Chaos gets some runes. I'm going to put vitality runes on him, just make him beefier. It does help overall survivability, and I think it's one of the best ways that you can invest your runes on a frontline tank. And speaking of frontline, I did remember that I wanted to discuss with you guys basic arena strategy. When you're building your arena teams, just in general, what you're wanting to have is you are wanting... hold on. Chaos, there we go. What you're wanting is a strong front line and a strong back line. So basically your heroes split into 2 separate groups. Your frontline heroes run straight to the front. Wow, those secondary traits are not good. I think I know what it's time for. I think it's time to just open up some chests real quick so I can get the runes that I need. Fortunately, these chests are super cheap. 3145, I'll probably go till I'm about 2800, and that should give me enough. Now back to what I was saying about basic PvP strategy, and this is just good advice for the game in general. You're going to want about 4 heroes on your front line. I'd say 4 is probably your minimum that you're going to want. And what they're... Ooh. Daily reset. Okay. Go back to what I was doing. And what they're going to do is make it to where your backline can clean up the enemy team's front line. So your tank units, your barbarians, your knights, and samurais and rogues all rush to the front, whereas your magicians, your support, and most importantly your gunners stay back. Generally speaking, you want barbarians and knights for your front line, and gunners for your backline. And archers are backline as well, and there are some really great archers such as Valkyrie. I don't have a strong enough Valkyrie to run her myself, but it seems like a strong Valkyrie and a strong Dark Hunter is what does my arena team in every single time. And so that's where my recommendation lies, is building up a strong front line to support a strong back line. Sorrow is probably one of the best heroes you can throw on your back line if you're looking for just general, who would be good for this position. Sorrow can probably take care of your needs. There we go. That's better selection for vitality. I'm going to go ahead and do that one, because that's increase to HP. Do I have another increase to HP? It's increase to attack, increase to HP. Okay. Doing fine on dust, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oops, I only meant to go to 5 on that. I'm going to take these up to 5 just to unlock that extra trait, which will make Chaos better when I'm doing Blitz. And that's one of the main reasons why I was addressing PvP, is because when Blitz comes, you're going to find that you're going to have a larger balance of... Here, we'll sort by job. You're going to have a larger balance of heroes that are going to stay back, such as your magicians. The exception to the magicians staying back that I'd mentioned before is going to be your flyers. They're going to move up as well. Another unit that moves up is going to be your brawlers. Finding a good balance based on the amount of heroes that you have overall is going to be your best option. Now that I'm actually looking at this, I take back what I said. I think I've got way more for frontline than I do for backline. These are your backline heroes down here. I just realized they were sorted that way. And then these are your frontline. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Lancers are also frontline. 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. And then backline 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31. Okay. So just about the same. So my previous suggestion would work fine. In Blitz, you're going to split into teams of 5. So 5 on frontline, 5 on backline, and you're going to find that you're going to have a much easier time scoring wins where they're important. Bear in mind the flyers are going to tip the scale to where you have a heavier balance for frontline. So using them when you're running a weaker frontline with weaker heroes is probably going to be in your best interest, just because they're going to help tank some of that that's coming at your front line, help your back line sustain a little bit longer. Besides that, you're going to want to make sure that most, if not all of your heroes have runes. Why does Rufus not have any runes? What did I do? Rufus is one of my main Furiosa killers, and I would really love some damaging runes on him. And I would like pure attack. I am so low on damage runes. What happened? Okay. You know what? I'll stop being cheap. I'll go ahead and I'll get a little bit more. Maybe take this down to 2,400. And this is the main reason why you should be purchasing these rune chests. They're super cheap. You get a ton of runes. They're super valuable. Increased stats across the board in everything, including your PvP stuff. And no, they don't have as big of an impact since the adjustments were made, but they still impact more than not using them. So making sure that you have your heroes to 3 weapon level and throwing on at least decent runes to help make them a little more competitive is going to help you quite a bit. All in all, I mean, you're just wanting to do what you can, increase your hero power overall, and just be more viable. Everybody wants to do better, right? I think I'm going to open 2 more of these and then see where I'm at with my attack runes. Nope. That's one way of looking at it, but I was having an easier time here. Pull Rufus up. I want any attack runes, Rufus? Did I get some? I may end up... There's a decent one. There we go. Alright. I'll make Rufus a little bit better. So, you're going to want weapon level 3 on your heroes, and you're going to want runes on your heroes. That's going to help everything go a lot smoother for you. The heroes you should focus on awakening are going to be your Crushers first and foremost, such as Furiosa and Sorrow, and your Arena heroes. As you can see, I have enough to awaken Magnus. I'm holding off because I don't know if it's actually the best option for me. I'm wanting to awaken Harato at the moment, so I'm working on getting some more blue gems so that I can do that. And it's been a real choke point, those expedition rewards. And that's what I'm kind of focused on currently. Make sure that you remember to refresh when you're looking for a particular artifact. I'm currently working on, let's see, my Holy Lychorn set. So the Lychorn set, as I get them in my shop, I'm going to be purchasing the artifacts. Excuse me, I'm going to purchase the artifact slots to correspond with that, get that full set going. Uh, Besides that, guys, I mean, you're going to want to do the general stuff. Use Princess Dreams to get to your match stage fast, which was something that I needed to do. Make sure that you are getting the shards that you're needing from the arena. Those are necessary for awakening your heroes. Get your daily gifts. They are fantastic. If you have daily packs, you can get your daily flues from there. Do your dungeons at the highest level that you can handle. This is a very easy way to get free medals, and that's one of the reasons why people do like having a smaller pool of heroes so you get a more focused group. But in the end, I have found the game to be much more enjoyable with more heroes than fewer, and that's my personal recommendation, is to do a large hero pool. I think that the game overall is much more enjoyable. It's how the game was meant to be played. And I mean, all in all, it's not slowing you down terribly by having more. I find modes like Blitz to be a lot more fun because I have a lot more attack opportunities, and it gives me a lot of time to sit and think about how I want my hero composition to be for those teams. And that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. I do appreciate you watching. As I mentioned before, subscribing to this channel helps support it, so please do so. If you have any questions or comments after watching this, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.